The ship of steel that braved the ice to save the castaways of the Titanic, about to be devoured by an unseen beast, on July 17, 1918. Sailing in a heavily guarded convoy from Liverpool to Boston, the legendary ocean liner RMS Carpathia plows through the treacherous waters of the Irish Sea. Just 6 short years earlier, this very vessel defied deadly ice fields, becoming a global symbol of heroism after rescuing 705 souls from the Titanic. But in the bloody summer of 1918, the ocean conceals a very different kind of terror. 120 miles west of Fastnet Rock, beneath the freezing waves, the periscope of the infamous German U-boat SMU-55 breaches the surface. Its commander, a lone wolf of the deep, has the hero of the North Atlantic dead in his sights. Without warning, the dark water is torn apart at lethal speed. The initial impact is brutal, a roar of agonizing metal that shakes the very ocean. 2 German torpedoes pierce the porthole with ruthless military precision, unleashing a fiery inferno deep within the engine room. 5 brave crew members are killed instantly by the blast wave. Above on deck, the sirens wail, while the crew springs into action with absolute discipline. The 57 passengers and the remaining sailors begin the emergency evacuation. As they desperately lower the heavy wooden lifeboats, a 3rd torpedo strikes the hull, sealing the fate of the wounded giant. The ship that saved hundreds is now desperately in need of saving. Cutting through the waves on the horizon, the British Royal Navy sloop HMS Snowdrop races to the rescue. Charging at full steam, it drives away the deadly enemy submarine and successfully recovers, safe and sound, all 218 survivors drifting in the swell. The Carpathia is left abandoned in the darkness, dying like a wounded ghost. Its stoic battle against the sea drags on throughout the freezing Irish night. Finally, at 12:40 a.m. on July 18, 1918, the hull completely gives way, plummeting into the dark abyss 165 meters below the surface. There she rested in absolute silence, forgotten by humanity for decades, until the year 2000, when explorer Clive Cussler and his underwater team rediscovered her wreckage, bringing the legend of the Carpathia back into the light. A macabre irony of fate, the ship that rescued 705 lives from the worst maritime tragedy in history lost only 5 men in its own sinking. What do you make of this? Let us know in the comments. If history moves you as much as it moves us, subscribe to The Day Changed Everything so you never miss an event that transformed the world.